A thin man with a long greying beard and sparkling eyes greets me at the door of the tea shop. He smiles. Even in my chaotic state of mind, I realize there is something extraordinary about this man. For a moment, the seething waves inside quieten down. I bow. "Are you hungry?" he asks. I have not been thinking about food, even though it has been a day and a half since I ate anything. I see that his shop is already emptied out. The tea vessels are probably cleaned and packed. There is a bundle of possessions wrapped in tarpaulin material ready to be moved out. I shake my head. "It's okay," the man says kindly. "Sit here." He points to a stone slab by the tea shop. "I will find something." "I am fine," I lie. "I am just looking for a place. Do you know where Bhairav Jump is on this mountain?" He stops smiling and looks deeply into my eyes. He muses for a while. "I might. Why don't I get you something to eat first? You do look hungry." Against my insistence, he opens up the packing, rummages through and finds sliced bread, jam, and butter, and makes me some sandwiches. I gobble them up quickly. "Wish I would make you tea. Not to boast, but I've heard people say that my tea is the best in Kedarnath." I thank him for his kindness and ask him again about Bhairav Jump. "Yes, Bhairav Jump. It's on my way home. I will show it if you come with me." I assume he is traveling down the mountain to the valley as everyone else. "Is Bhairav Jump on the way down to Gorikund?" I ask. "No, it is on the way up, about an hour walk from here." He notices my confusion. "Yes," he continues, "I do not go down to the valley. I live in a cave up the mountains during winter. That is my home. The jump is on the way to my cave." I am surprised. "Doesn't it get very cold here in winter?" "Oh yes, it does, but I have learned to adapt. There is a quiet and peace here that you cannot find anywhere else." He looks at me keenly. "You could do with some quiet and peace yourself, don't you?" He laughs. My intent is probably very obvious. After all, I am asking for directions to a place whose only distinction is being a suicide spot. "I hope you like the bread and jam. I can make you some more if you want." "It was delicious," I reply. "Thank you, but I am full." "All right then. Let me pack up and put away whatever needs to be put away for winter. Then we can leave." He gets busy, taking down the last of what is in his tea shop and wrapping them in tarp, and moving them to an inner room. He chats happily as he works. "I did not ask for your name." "Arjuna," I reply. "Arjuna. I am Krishna." He pauses for a moment, then smiles. "The warrior and the charioteer meet here in these mountains." He is referring to Bhagavad Gita. Arjuna, the Pandava prince, is facing a moral dilemma about war. Krishna, the eternal living soul, now in the form of a charioteer, becomes his counsel. Krishna advises Arjuna to uphold truth through selfless action, and 700 verses of profound wisdom are created for eternity. Krishna is pointing to the similarities of names between us and the protagonists of the Bhagavad Gita. The belongings are bundled up again, last-minute cleanups are done, and the shop is shuttered. Krishna tried to lift his heavy bundle onto his back. I offer to help. "It's okay," he says. "I'm used to this. Every 2 weeks, during summer when I'm here at the tea shop, I go back to my cave to clean it up and stock food for winter. I have walked this path 1,000 times over many years." "Yes, but I can at least show my gratitude for the bread and jam by carrying your burden up the mountain for you until I reach my destination." Krishna smiles and accepts. The paved paths end very quickly. After that we make our own. But Krishna knows every stone and scraggly patch of grass that leads upward. He tells me that this is the easiest path up. I am surprised to see his agility. The burden is heavy, and I am glad when we come to a stop by a flat expanse of rock overlooking a great chasm below. This is the place. This is Bhairav Jump. I unload the bundle from my back and peep over the edge. A tiny pebble loosens off the ground and into the chasm and disappears without a sound. So this is it. This is how I will go.